Speaking of causes, we have not let up on our commitment to the cause of doing everything in our power to address the issue of homelessness here in the state of California. Last week, I updated you and I previewed that I will continue to update you on our efforts on this remarkable initiative called Project Homekey. I say remarkable because there's simply not a state in America that's committed to this kind of capital infusion to purchase motels and provide for permanent supports of housing for homeless individuals. Last week, we updated you on some $76.6 million that we're providing for 7 specific projects here in the state of California to advance that cause. Today, we're announcing the second round of awards. And again, this is happening in historically short period of time, and it shows a resolve and a commitment, a sincerity of effort, and a long-term strategy to address homelessness in the state in a way the state of California has never done in the past. I stipulate that we have a moral and ethical obligation to address this issue head-on. We need to see better results at the local level and the regional level, and we need to make sure your tax dollars are going for their intended purposes, and that's to produce real permanent results. That's foundational in the Homekey strategies. This second round of awards is testament to the hard work of our team and our task force that is organized around the principle of a housing-first model. Again, shelters solve sleep. Housing and supportive services, we believe, begins to more substantively and permanently address homelessness. $236 million, some 1,810 units, 20 projects in 12 jurisdictions, including one Native American tribe that are getting this now second tranche of awards. We have those reflected here on 2 slides, this being the first of the 2 slides, giving you a sense of the totality of awards that we are providing. The Kashaya Band of Pomo Indians be the first tribal award that we provided under this program. We want to thank them for their partnership. We hope it's not the last in terms of availing resources to our tribal nations. Accordingly, we are diversifying the Homekey efforts, focus on farm workers, focus on Q youth, our seniors. You can see here the diversity of municipalities and localities getting the benefits of these awards, including the city of Mountain View, doubling the number of available beds through this award in that city. Oakland, 2 large projects, 163 units. Fresno and their housing authority focusing on a motel conversion. Up in Shasta County, trust me, some of these counties have not been part of our efforts of support in the past to support homeless efforts. Shasta County, a new shared housing model, innovative model. The city of Ventura, they're renovating apartments, some large projects in San Francisco. San Diego, you can see some 336 units are being advanced. And talking to Mark Ridley Thomas, Supervisor Mark Ridley Thomas, the co-chair, along with Daryl Steinberg of our homelessness task force. They have 5 motel acquisitions that they are poised to make, some 430 units made available like that. And by the way, the cost of these programs, negligible compared to the cost of some other programs. So we believe these dollars will not only leverage other resources at the county and federal level, but also private sector support, and based upon our commitment to bring down the cost per unit to an average of less than $130,000. Original goal about $150,000, but we're currently averaging $130,000 a unit. We think we can do more than even our original ambitious goals. Santa Clara has some move-in ready units they'll be advancing in the city of Sacramento. Daryl Steinberg, thank you for one of his projects that he's been most enthusiastic about financing, and with this second tranche of award money.